Welcome to the Writer's Life, a place where you get the sights, sounds, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, and where you get the truth about the writer's life, my writer's life, anyway. Subscribe if you haven't already. Punch out the bell for notification, or no, punch the like button. Damn, I always screw that up. And then tap the bell for notifications so that you don't miss out on one exciting video. Don't be a doormat, or so says the thumbnail. First off, as I get older, hopefully wiser, I have decided not to hold back so much on my opinions and what I think about things, especially people I care about or whatever. And if someone's either literally physically attacking me, which has happened before, and or coming down on me, either passive aggressively or verbally aggressively, I'm going to go right back at you like a pit bull. In fact, I'm not going to get into specifics, but I recently went to Turkey and invited a friend, and the guy was just like, I got to be honest, he was just being a jerk through the whole thing. For some reason, tried to find every opportunity to like bust my nuts, right? And so finally, I'm like outside. I was like, oh, maybe I should just let it go through the whole thing, and and then I'll go home, but no. If someone's being an asshole to you, just give it right back. And it worked. Believe me, it worked. But anyway, same can be said for the publishing industry. I can remember countless sleepless nights, just like, oh, I hope my agent, likes my manuscript, or, I hope the bookstores, keep my books on their shelves. I hope, the editors like what I've done and whatever. And now I don't worry about any of that crap at all, ever. I don't even go to the conferences much anymore. Like we just had the BoucherCon, and why would I go? Because, I have my own publishing company now, for one, so I don't need, if I don't have a traditional deal, so what? In fact, I'm probably better off without it. Most of what I publish is ebooks on Amazon. That's like 90% of it. So there's that. And my agent's my friend. He's going to be my agent for life, one way or the other. So I don't need an agent. So like all those bases are covered, and I connect with my fans daily via Substack and stuff like that. And like I give them free content every day and most days, and so I don't really need to do it anymore. But there was a time, like I've actually had, like, the general feeling is that like you're supposed to be so nice to the independent bookstore owner, or you're supposed to be so nice, to the people working there, so that maybe they'll, promote your book via word of mouth or something like that. And like, I got to be honest, I've had bookstore owners be total jerks to me, and like condescending, look down upon me, like the whole bit. And I'm like, wait a minute, aren't you supposed to be like sort of like taking me out for a drink? Like, aren't I part of your income stream? And no, I very rarely. There's some good bookstore owners out there and whatever, and and I feel for them. It's tough business. There's the profit margins like that or less. But I'm not going to kiss their asses. That's for sure. I've had editors, some really good ones, literally ruin my books with their developmental editorial suggestions, and or them like leaving the publishing company before the book comes out. That spells death. And I've had agents be real snotty. Like if the first book didn't sell, like I had an agent at the William Morris agency, and she was supposed to be like the best agent in the world. And she just, like I had to like genuflect at her at her knees or whatever. And I remember like the first book was Moonlight Falls, and even she being the best editor couldn't sell it. Now it's sold like several publishers or whatever. But anyway, and I remember it was like, oh, I have another manuscript. I'll email or I'll email to you as an attachment. And she's like, why don't you print it out first and send it to me that way? And it was real snotty the way she said it. And I was like, F you. So I didn't even fire her. I just moved on to somebody else. But this is the way it is. And I was a doormat for the longest time. And, because I was, it was going through a real tough period, and that tough period lasted a number of years. And, but I'm no longer a doormat under any situation. None. No situation will I allow myself to be trampled on, verbally, physically, whatever. I'm still looking for that guy that sucker punched me. And when I go to Florence next month, my eyes will be wide open. I would love to get a shot at him. And if you're watching this video, know that I'm coming one of these days. And I've been working out. So anyway, that's all. Beautiful day out there. I've been working outside. And I'm about a third of the way through the new Steve Jobs book. And hopefully I'll finish it up in a couple of weeks. And on to yet probably another Dick Moonlighter Marconi. All right. In any case, have a great day. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And ciao, ciao.